We got the challenge of the ring. Let's send it up to Scott Martin for the official introductions.
This is your MCF 125-pound amateur flyweight championship.
I love we got the yes.
Introducing first, out of the Lavender's blue corner, this freestyle fighter stands 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighed in at 126.4 pounds, holding an undefeated record of 6 wins, 0 losses. Representing 6'9" one-on-one MMA fitness, fighting out of North Platte, Nebraska, Jayson Scott. His opponent fighting out of the whitetail red corner, standing 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighing in at 126.8 pounds. This freestyle fighter holds a record of 6 wins and 1 loss. He is your current 125-pound amateur flyweight champion, representing Shingi Tai Slaughterhouse and hailing from Pueblo, Colorado, Isaih Torres. This fight is scheduled for 3 4-minute rounds and overseen by referee Bobby Wambacher, who will now give final instructions.
A lot of respect between these two guys.
This is for the Midwest Championship Fighting Amateur Flyweight Championship. We've been through the rules in the back. I expect a good, clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Touch them up if you want.
For those of you following along at home, I think you've noticed probably that most of our amateur bouts tonight have been contested in 3 3-minute rounds. This is a championship fight in Nebraska. Any championship fight as an amateur will be contested in 3 4-minute rounds. All right, here we go. Touch to the gloves.
Good.
Right away,
It's
Scott
Jayson.
looking for the jab and the low kick.
Elbows in, hands up.
Nice high guard.
Very traditional with that guard.
Oh,
and he cracks
overhand
it with
to the single.
Then
Switches to a double. And Torres looking to try to make it a guillotine. Great.
Passes the legs on the takedown to
Swing
avoid
in the
the
legs,
guillotine.
man,
Oh,
yeah.
good work on his knee slide there to pass into full side control.
And that's the thing, like any good wrestler, Scott's not going to go to the well once on a knee slide. He's not going to go to the well once if he gets a slip. Most of his wins are by rear naked choke.
Wow. All the way to the back. Great position for him, and Isaih's got to do a lot of work and a lot of time left. Starts with staying safe. Again, the wrist control. The
Both
fight
hooks are
starts.
set.
The fight starts with grips.
Jayson is expressing himself into every strike. You can hear him literally, ha, making a sound with everything.
So position before submission, you see a great position.
And Isaiah's doing a good job here trying to keep Jason's back flat on the mat. You can see him using his legs to elevate his hips so he can possibly turn over belly to belly.
Beautiful. And look, he has that arm trap. This is a dangerous position. Reaching to grab that chin. If he can get that chin exposed, he has the arm trapped, and this is a very advantageous position. Again, the grips. The fight is won and lost on the grips, and right now Jayson has very strong grips. The fight can't stay here for very long for Isaih. Isaiah's got to continue to work that hook out and fight 2-on-1, keep a hold of a grip. If he keeps a hold of a grip, he's fine, but he's getting hurt with those elbows.
Yeah, those spiking elbows are doing some damage, man.
You know, it's a rare thing that the elbows are being allowed in an amateur competition in Nebraska. I appreciate that it does train these guys to get ready, but it's a difficult strike to be prepared for, especially in that position.
Well, and especially it's not something that you can train easily or safely in the gym.
It's tough. Absolutely.
I love what
devastating strike.
Isaiah's doing here, though, as far as defense. You know, he's doing a great job fighting the hands. He's keeping his hips high. And at the times his hips have been down, he's using his legs to fight the legs of Jayson Scott.
Absolutely fighting like a
It
champion.
looks like he's going to turn into him. Let's see.
Oh, it's there. He continues to fight 2-on-1.
Nice
now he is
job.
reaching back now.
But he's
Potentially
working.
dangerous,
Here we go,
and he turns
belly to
his hips.
belly. And we got the wrestler on his back. Let's see what Jayson Scott can do from here and if Isaih can kind of advance his position.
Jayson seems to have a lot of tools in there. he seems to have a lot of tools. This was an interesting position. He's kind of stuffed right there with that one butterfly.
Well, he's not stunned being on his back right now, you know?
There
Looks
he
like
goes.
he's going over for the leg, possibly
Attack the
for
leg.
an ankle lock or a heel hook.
50-50 situation. A little bit of an awkward position to attack the leg.
Oh, there, that's
Knee
deep.
bar! Knee bar! Knee bar!
Deep.
No, his knee's above it. His knee's above.
And safe for Isaiah Torres. That is beautiful
Just to be a
jiu-jitsu
bit, the
and
ability to get to
beautiful
the hips.
defense.
Now he could keep that heel.
He's looking for a guillotine here.
A lot of times that's
Let it go and punch.
He's looking for that guillotine again.
Oh, still has potential. It's tough. You get that. That's a good pass. When you get a good
Yeah, but
guy.
when you're looking for a guillotine, you're in a standing position. You can't drag a guy into your guard. You got to either jump guard or keep the guy
or
on
keep
his
him
feet.
up there, elevate. I love to keep my head
Here
low
we got a
on the back.
north-south choke possibly by Jayson.
If he can drop that shoulder,
He's
Oh,
got the
he's
Latin,
wincing.
and you can see the discomfort on the face of Isaiah Torres.
and let's go. We got 20
Isaiah
seconds
is a
left in the round
fighter.
at this point. And Isaiah had to fight for it in his last fight. It did not come easy for him. So he's a blood and guts kind of guy. We got 10 seconds left in the round, and both guys are still working.
And again, Jayson just looks like, hey, maybe I don't have a lot of tools available to me in this position. I'm going to elbow you in the head.
Phenomenal first 4 minutes of action.
If I don't have a hammer in the box, I'm going to grab my screwdriver.
Very, very good first round. Obviously dominated by Jayson Scott. Isaiah's doing what's available to him, but at every moment.
Well, and like I said, Jayson is a very dominant fighter, obviously 6-0. Most of his wins come by rear naked choke. Jayson got to that position really quick, and Isaiah was able to survive that 4-minute round, you know, having 3 minutes of it with Jayson glued to him like a koala bear.
Koala bear. That was a great metaphor.
Yeah, thank you.
Comparison,
Thank you.
actually.
I came up with it just now.
Was it good?
Yeah,
Good for
yeah,
you.
thank you.
Sticking with it.
That's actually excellent.
It was great action. I'll be interested to see if we do go to the judges' scorecards how that scored. If it's potentially a 10-8 round because of the dominant control. But Isaiah did a good job to fight out of every position.
Yeah, man. And look, he's not winded. He's not tired.
He's a champ.
And he's ready to come out, yeah. Defends what's his.
All right, let's see if this action looks any different this round.
Touch of the gloves.
You know, he's keeping that pressure on.
He is.
Nice
pressuring
sprawl.
him good.
Nice sprawl by
Walked him
Isaiah.
down. He's got a grip on that arm to stay away from the takedown, but he's still able. There's where you see a decisive advantage. His hands are in the right place, but Jayson's able to step out and sweep that leg on the outside.
And he's looking like he's walking his way in a full mount here. He's going to try and create some space, maybe drop some elbows. Torres trying to use the fence and those long legs to get it back to a more advantageous position for him.
This is a very discouraging situation. To be right back in the same situation you're just in.
With three minutes plus to fight. Isaiah's still working though. He's got his foot on the cage, trying to walk his hips, create a little bit of space, control the posture.
Scott, I like what Scott's doing. Every time that Isaiah is trying to elevate the hips of Jayson Scott, he's taking just a little knee step to his left or a little knee step to his right just to throw it off, and he's going for that back again. Looks like he's looking for a body triangle. He's kind of off to the side, not in a great position here to finish anything.
A little scramble situation. He is high.
Going back to that body triangle. Look at that. You know, something he does so well is he secures his position before he advances. And it's so important.
And he's not in a hurry.
Yeah.
He knows he's winning the fight right now. He's not in a hurry. He's got him belly down. I can't tell if he's got that left arm under or not.
I think he's just using it for control.
It's like Isaiah looking for a half guard. Jayson doing a good job of keeping his shoulders and back flat. Isaiah possibly trying to walk back to a full guard here. Having a hard time passing that right leg of Scott, and he does. And we're in full guard.
We got him bridging down with that arm to just keep his back flat to the mat and punch. Isaiah's working hard to break his posture down, but Jayson out there on his toes is keeping a lot of pressure on Isaiah.
Scott's got to watch it though. Like right here, those long legs of Isaiah, he can walk his legs up and over for an armbar fairly
And
easily.
you see him starting to actually get the advantageous position right now. Get out to a hip. He's out on a hip now.
Looking for
He's
a
gotta be careful.
triangle.
Oh, that could be deep.
That's
that is
in.
deep.
That is in.
I didn't
Now
see
he
the
does
angle
it. Jayson's doing a good job keeping his head by the ankle of Torres and not letting his neck fall into the hamstring.
Yeah,
but
he
this is
in
tight,
close.
man.
He's in close. Oh, now the arms are crossed. It's in. It is in.
This is tight.
Deep. Oh my.
But does he got the squeeze going? Because Jayson's
Well,
still kind of
this is
smashing.
the thing about guys at 125, especially when you're that tall. You
This
don't
is
have the
crazy.
hamstring really to put a lot of pressure on that neck.
Oh, it's in, but look, he's just punishing. Oh, it's in. He's got it extended now.
That is tight.
I would like to see him transition to an armbar, and there he goes for the armbar. And if I'm Jayson, I'm happy to not be in that choke anymore. He's going for the armbar,
stack him
belly
up
down.
and come out.
That's flat. Let's see what Jayson does here. He passes, and my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Jayson Scott.
Oh my goodness.
It's tough. That was a test of the levels of the jiu-jitsu, the ability to maintain that arm. And this, I would guess,
And that's the end.
that's about it. Let's see where his hands are. Isaiah's still fighting for it.
Yeah, but as Isaiah Torres, you had him in the most dangerous position
Yep.
that you probably can offer the kid. And he said, nah, not today,
Tap,
bro.
tap, it's done.
That's it.
And that's it.
Wow.
Jayson Scott,
Sound.
North Platte
Wow.
claims
Sound.
another strap
What
and
did
puts
you do?
another head on the totem pole.
Wow.
That's a beautiful display.
Walk
Great.
us through the replay.
Yeah, so here you see him. He's on his back. At this point, he's continuing to fight the 2-on-1. Isaiah is to get that hand pried off. But there he goes to put a face crank on that as he rolls his hips over. And you don't see the devastation of that face crank in combination with the pressure on his neck is a lot to deal with. And he got the tap, and at that point probably a little bit broken in spirit because he had the triangle so deep, transitioned the armbar, and then a pass out and grabbed his back.
3 minutes and 40 seconds in your second round. To the tap out, rear naked choke. Your new 125-pound amateur flyweight champion, Jayson Scott.